Hi Barbara, it's Colin. Okay, so this is what you should be seeing when you enable the Google search. It has one of these little cool things that sort of slide across, and then you can, hit enter, and then it does its search like that. Okay, now what is happening here? You can even press that if you wanted to, but you've got a totally different looking search going on here. Where did it go? That one right there. I just want to see that that is a Google search. Yeah, okay, so can you try this? Go to the Google custom search. Just do this trick here. Go to your custom search. Just type in the name of your site. Auctionsystems.com. Okay, so boom. There. Oh. Let's see more stuff that I need. And right down the bottom, just right away, as soon as you sites to search, as soon as you punch that in, hit create, and then immediately hit the get code. Grab all this here, copy it, and in the Google search right in here, paste that in right there. It almost looks like you have a custom search type box, and in that case, all sorts of messy things happen. When I say that is, Google by default will use its own look, and you can actually do that if you want to. You just need to make some modifications to the styles, but I just wanted to see how this looked in the site here. That actually did the trick. And there it is. Then it shows up right there. Then you can type in your search like so, and then away it goes. So that's the default way it's supposed to look. You had something completely different here, so that's what I was thinking. But anyways, what you could do, or what you may want to do, is just go to the styles, okay? And all this stuff right here, starting around line 354, what it does is it basically overwrites all the Google stuff to create a custom looking box. So what you'd want to do is get rid of, starting here, Google search input for text color. Get rid of that all the way down to Google search, and then leave the search hover, and then from the index all the way down like so. Get rid of everything right down to custom components, and then all we're left with is the Google search container, which positions the default. Okay, let me just see what that looks like. Yeah, see, this is what happens when we do that, though. It shows up like this, so I'd say don't do that. Just try to copy the code in the way I showed you, and then it should show up as the default setting. Now we do have the little thing here which sort of slides over to the right on hover. Okay, and that, what you can do is if you don't like that, is, let me just get out of here, just go find out where that comes from. This right here, input box hover, see the background right here? What you may want to do is just get rid of this entire class of GS input box hover. Okay, and then the button should stay in place, and it won't slide over to the other side. Okay, so let's just get rid of that. Save, preview, see what happens. There we go. Yeah, so the box will widen, and then the button is right there. Okay, but I just noticed the button's not. Oh, actually, they have to enter on the keyboard. I guess the button is just an indicator that it's a search box. So. Let me just check that out. Alternately, what we could do is we could change the color of the button there, like just get rid of the actual button. Something's loading in there with a button type thing, and just use the text if you wanted. So you go to your styles, 3 or 437, right about here is actually probably, I just want to make sure I got the right class for you there, okay? And it's the GS search button, input GS search button. Yeah, this one right here. Get rid of this background image right here, and then what you could try to do is add a color, and then make it like white or something like that, and then do the same for down here, the hover. Get rid of that image right there as well, and that is the button. Yeah, button hover. Get rid of that. Okay, so a couple of things there. I'm just going to read the rest of your question there. Okay, so we're looking for the focus box, which is right here, and this is the background color of white. And actually, you can put a graphic in there if you want to. I think it looks like yours is missing, but that's the color right there for the background. So when you put your cursor in there, you can put in a dark color or just remove this altogether like that, and then you won't have that background colory thing showing up. You can also maybe get rid of or change this box shadow here if you wanted to. Like, well, if you get rid of it, then the default one is going to show up. But so there's a couple of tweaks there. It just looked to me like you had, like I said, this is yours here, but for whatever reason it's somewhat different than the default, and I wasn't sure why. So it might be better just to start with the original copy, the code in, use the default code, and then we can tweak it further from there, tweak it properly from there. Oh, hey, you got all this done. Oh, didn't even notice that. Sorry. Great job.